G'day guys, hope you're all doing well. I know I've been reasonably quiet the last few days, but I've got a new figure to review, and as you can tell by the title up there, it's the new Anakin Skywalker from the Vintage Collection. I bought this loose from eBay about a week or so ago. Just finally came in today. Came all the way from California. So, yeah, it cost me about $15.90, I think, including shipping, so not a bad price. I was quite happy to pay that, since it's around about the same cost as everything else down here, so quite happy to pay that. Overall, it is a pretty good figure. I'm a bit biased towards Anakin. I'm a big Anakin fan, so I apologise if I am a little biased. There are a couple of things I'd like to I would have changed personally myself. They're only minor, so overall I'm pretty happy to get this Anakin. I'm looking forward to the realistic Obi-Wan and Ahsoka later in the year. In the next few months, probably, actually, the rate they're coming out at the moment. Quickly run through his articulation, because that's definitely a highlight. He has a ball-jointed head, he has ball-hinged shoulders and elbows, he has ball-hinged wrists. As you can tell there, they sort of move up and down like that on both hands. He has a swivel waist, swivel hips, ball-hinged knees and ankles, so very cool. Ball-hinged hips certainly would have improved this, considering the soft goods at the lower part of the tunic allow for that movement. And certainly being a more action-orientated figure or character such as Anakin would have been cool to get into nice poses, but nevertheless it doesn't quite matter. Well, it doesn't really matter. Accessory-wise, he does come with the lightsaber that he is holding. No different to any other Anakin lightsaber we've seen, or Luke Skywalker lightsaber we've seen before. Nice vibrant blue colour. He also does come with the hilt. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a peg on it, and the figure doesn't have a peg hole on him, so you can't do that. You can't peg the lightsaber to him, so that's a little bit of a pity, but oh well. Head sculpt's done really nicely. Let me just zoom up a bit so you can get a better look. I feel like his forehead's just a little bit big. The hairline had that drop down maybe even a couple of 2 millimeters for those playing home. Just would have looked a little bit better, but overall it's not too bad. And the scar there, you can see that alright. I'll just turn his head. I'll zoom up a little more. Scar there looks reasonably nice. A little bit of a darker scar would have been a little bit better, would have stood out just that fraction more. Yeah, he's got a pretty blank expression on his face, but I guess, yeah, it doesn't matter. The hair has been sculpted really nicely throughout the sweeping fringe there, and all around really nicely sculpted throughout the whole head. Really like the armor on this Anakin. Sort of chest armor there along and on the shoulder pads. And the shoulder pads have got the Jedi symbol there, which is really nice. Really, I'm glad they did that. It's accurate to the show. So the thing I really like about his chest armor is how much it looks like Darth Vader's. It's just an absolutely outstanding design feature they gave Anakin for the Clone Wars. Obviously his eventual fate sees him back in a very similar looking chest plate. So that was a really cool feature. And I really do like the colours of his Jedi robes, or his Jedi tunic and all that. I like the nice maroon colour throughout the lower levels, or through his first layer, and then the nice sort of really almost, I don't know, it's a nice dark blue colour throughout the top. It looks fantastic. We'll go over to the back to see his armour there and the rest of his outfit. And details on the belt are nice. couple of little pouches, a few little clips, a buckle at the front, and another pouch around there. Soft goods down below, really nicely done. Nice colours match the upper half with the plastic. Personally, I think a little bit more plastic would have been nicer than soft goods down here, but this would have been more acceptable if he had the ball jointed hips, and so he could do the splits and have that full movement. But it's all relative, I suppose, so it looks reasonably nice the way it is. I just hope it doesn't fray over time like a lot of fabrics do with the Star Wars figures. A lot of them tend to get frayed edges, so hopefully that doesn't happen over time. Don't believe I've had any problems with mine, any of mine so far, so I hope for the best. But yeah, a little bit of plastic there would have been a lot nicer, just to sort of join in with that a little bit more. Just a bit of the blue plastic would be good. But overall, it's not that bad. We've got his boots, which are reasonably well sculpted, so not a lot of complaints. More so just little things that I'd change personally than complaints. Another little thing is his glove covering his robotic hand. Would really like to see these little grey sort of squares there. I think they're supposed to be the clips that sort of clamp the glove together onto his arm tightly. Would have been nice to see them painted in the sort of silver colour we've seen on other Anakin figures. But it's not a big deal again. So overall, I'm really happy with this Anakin. I can't wait to set him up next to the realistic Asajj Ventress, which I reviewed a few weeks ago. So I think they'll look absolutely fantastic together. So I hope you've had a good look at Anakin. I hope I've said everything I can. One other little thing with the shoulders. Once again, the shoulder pads actually restrict the movement, and that's as far as they go up, so it's big deal. Alright, well, I'll leave it at that for now. I'll go and upload this sucker. Hopefully I can find some other new stuff soon. I should have some more interesting videos coming up. Going toy hunting tomorrow after work, so hopefully I can find some new stuff. So thanks for watching as always, guys. I really appreciate your feedback. Yeah, let me know what you think. So until next time, guys, yeah, may the force be with you. Catch ya.